23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
I'm Mike Hart. Here's a look at what we're following on this Thursday. While businesses across California continue to be restricted due to the coronavirus, Governor Gavin Newsom is pushing a financial incentive to try and get students back in the classroom over the next few months. Newsom said it's important for schools to resume in-person instruction, possibly by February or March, and announced nearly $2 billion in funding on Wednesday to help schools with daily testing and other measures so they can safely reopen. With no research to back it up, the governor did say in his eyes, the move to remote learning is impacting younger kids the most.
And I think it's important to underscore this. Kids are learning. They're just not learning all equally, particularly our youngest children. And I say that not intellectually, I don't say that on the basis of someone else's analysis or study, but my own experience at home.
The governor did cite studies from the CDC finding younger students returning to the classroom with safety measures in place pose less of a risk of spreading the virus. He also mentioned the plan depends on school staff being vaccinated as more doses become available. The governor said schools need to put together a safety plan that would be approved by local and state officials. Most schools statewide will resume distance learning on Monday. Now, this announcement comes as nearly 36 local restaurants are ready to take the governor to court this morning, claiming the state's stay-at-home order is unconstitutional. Thomas Anton tells 23 they were assigned to a judge in Mojave and are scheduled to appear at 10 a.m. this morning. Anton said his clients have been visited by the Alcohol Beverage Control Board, which issued warnings but no citations. 23 ABC reached out to ABC for a statement and received this, quote, ABC is unaware of such claims. The department will be conducting compliance visits throughout the state in the same manner as it has been since July, providing education and enforcing health orders when appropriate. Right now, let's bring in Elena Rusk and get a check at that New Year's Eve forecast.
Well, good morning. So a cold front came sweeping through early this morning, and it was able to hold on to a good amount of moisture this far south. So we had some light rain for many locations. In some spots, it was a good healthy rain, tapering off for the valley by 9 a.m. A little bit of snow left in the mountains until about 10 a.m. and then some blustery winds come rushing through. A wind advisory in effect for the mountain and desert locations until noon today. After that, we're all breezy and cooler. It leads to some better air quality, but some chilly afternoon temperatures with 51 in Bakersfield. It means 40s here in the valley for the rest of your evening, right at 40 at midnight and falling to those 30s overnight tonight. As for our friends in the mountains, Isabella will be at 35 at midnight tonight to ring in the new year. Tehachapi at 30, Fraser Park at 29. So grab your coats as you're heading out the door to ring those bells and then get back in bed. It's going to be cold out there.
All right, and that's what look at what some of the stories we're following at this hour. Don't forget, you can find breaking news, weather, and traffic anytime, anywhere simply by downloading our mobile and tablet app. Have a great New Year's Eve.